It's alive. How's it going, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, aka Big D. It's time to review another movie. This time, it is the latest James McAvoy movie, and also stars Mr. Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter, both together, man. X-Men and Mr. Harry Potter together. Holy crap! I mean, you have Professor X, two wizards. Well, I mean, Professor X is not a wizard, but he's a mutant, no mind powers and all that. But either way, man, it's already that got my attention. This is a non-spoiler review. I'm not going to spoil nothing from this movie. I'm just going to give you the pros and cons and final score, tell you whether or not you guys should go check out this movie. Real quick, this has an estimated budget of $40 million, and has been directed by, this movie is directed by Paul McGuigan. Name's right there. I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I'm not good with that last name. McGuigan. So, the first trailer that came out 3 months ago when it came out, I was very interested. I didn't know what it was. I only saw Entertainment Weekly photo like a few weeks before that. And then I saw the trailer, man, and it definitely got me where, like, oh, I'm going to see this in the movie theater at the end of November. All right, let's go, man. It's the same week as Creed. Here we go. And then I went to go see the movie, and there's only 6 people in my theater on the opening day on the Wednesday morning. And, I'm just sitting there, and, I'm thinking to myself, well, you know what? If I wasn't a moviegoer, if I didn't pay attention to movie release dates and all that jazz, I wouldn't know this movie would be out. I haven't seen no advertising for the movie. I haven't seen no promotions for the movie. Everywhere I go, I don't see no posters, billboards. I don't see nothing online. I don't see nothing of advertisement for this movie. That's why I made $2 million at the box office. $40 million to make. $2 million they earned back. Box office stinker is what this is. At least if they made better advertisements and better, at least made $6, $7, $8, $10 million at most if they would have pushed a little bit more into the advertisements. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna just get right here started with James McAvoy, Daniel Radcliffe's new movie. Again, non-spoiler. I saw this movie last Wednesday. It took me almost a week to do a review because it's something. It's something, okay? If you have not seen it, it is something. Yeah, that's all I could say about it. Here we go. My non-spoiler review for Victor Frankenstein. Let's get started with the good stuff first about this movie, man. Obviously, James McAvoy is fantastic in here. I love him as Charles Xavier in X-Men, man, the new movies. But definitely, for sure, James McAvoy does. He has a crazy role in here as Victor Frankenstein. Frankenstein. It's not Frankenstein. It's Frankenstein. He is so crazy in here, man. I literally mean he's crazy good. Every way he acts, he does a comedic role. He does a dramatic, serious role. You're welcome. I mean, literally, he just goes all out in this. And as well as Daniel Radcliffe. I'm not a huge Daniel Radcliffe fan. I don't like Harry Potter. Personally, if you love it, hey, man, I get why it's popular. I get why people love it. Hey, hell yeah, man. Harry Potter, if you're into it, boom. Awesome for you. Congratulations. I mean, I did like the last movie with Voldemort. I did like all that. But either way, Daniel Radcliffe, other roles that he's done, he is a very good actor. He's not a bad actor. I think he's a good actor. I think nothing wrong about him. I didn't go like, oh, Daniel Radcliffe's in this movie. Ugh. I went in, all right, Daniel Radcliffe, and he opens up the movie just like that, man. He's Igor in this movie. He is a very good character, man. Daniel Radcliffe is awesome in this movie. He's not the bad part of this movie. He's a good part. So him and James McAvoy are fine. They're good in this movie. They give you reasons to see this movie, man. The ending of this movie is what I liked. I won't say anything, but let me just tell you, the last 20 minutes of this movie is what the whole movie should have been. Now, I'm not saying, are you saying the movie should be 20 minutes long? No, I'm not saying, but that mood, that tone, that action, that feeling throughout that ending of 20 minutes should have been the hour and a half movie I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it should have been. Not some, corky, ha, look at me, I'm in the carnival, mate. Nothing like that. Let's see. A little backstory, a little there, a little here, but then getting right to the Frankenstein's monster. It's alive, all that, go to that. I mean, come on, we're ready for that, man. We've been ready for that. I love the design of Frankenstein's monster. Let me tell you, it is creepy. It is scary. Definitely, honestly, I love the design of it. Very big. I'm not gonna spoil how it looked, but it's just big, green, and it's not the Hulk. Let me tell you that much. So it was a cool design for me personally. Then again, I do like Doctor Doom's design in Fantastic Four. So coming from a guy like me, I don't like the Fantastic Four, but I do like Doctor Doom's design. Is it kind of stupid? Yes. But did I like it overall? The design? There could have been way more shittier versions. Let me just be honest. There could have been way more horrible versions that Fox could have came up with. But either way, I don't think this is a Fox film. I'm not sure. I think it is 20th Century Fox. Either way, the Frankenstein designs are very good for me. The practical effects in here, again, and the CGI effects, man, they're all good in here. There's nothing wrong with the effects, as well as the scary horror at the end. Like I told you, the last 20 minutes where they introduce a horror. And it's a horror, it's a comedy, it's a drama, it's a bromance film, basically, but it doesn't really work within the movie. So those are the pros. Here are the cons now. Example, the pacing of the movie. I didn't enjoy the pacing of the movie. How long is the movie? An hour and 30, 40 minutes? I felt like it was maybe at least a 2.5 hour movie, exaggerating a little bit, but the pacing just wasn't working for me, man. It was literally just dragging. Oh, a funny dragging. A serious moment. Take me serious. Dragging. Oh, a horror moment. Drag. Like, it just kept on dragging me along. There was nothing to get me on the edge of my seat. There was no part where I was like, oh my god, watch out. Maybe the ending was where I was like that. But other than that, I was just observing. I was sitting down. Literally 30, 40 minutes into the film, I thought 2 people got up and left. They didn't come back until 5 minutes later. I don't know what they went to go do. There were 2 girls. They left, man. They left for a while. Not 5 minutes, but they left. I thought they were leaving during the middle of a scene. And the scene was kind of awkward and really, I was like, yeah, I'd leave if I could, but I want to get my money's worth. Because there are parts in here where I was just like, yeah, can I leave? This is, I'm not getting it. I don't like this. But the pacing for sure just didn't work, man. There is slow-mo for a useless part, man. There's a part where James McAvoy in the beginning, he's running, and look, he just jumps, and they slow-mo it. Slow-mo. And I'm like, why are you going slow-mo? Like, he's just jumping. Literally, he was like, run, slow-mo. And he's not even jumping that far. He's just like right off the platform. Calm down. He's all like slow and all the 300 up in here. I mean, like, calm down. Don't do slow-mo up in useless parts. The villains were annoying. There are 2 villains in this movie. One guy is trying to be a villain. The other guy is a cop. Very annoying villains. They had no real motive. I mean, the one was, oh, this is not religious, mate. You are working with Satan. You're going down. And then another, I want Victor Frankenstein to die. I will take his research. Really? Really? Just don't. So the villains were annoying. They weren't as good. And this movie tried to be funny, and I didn't laugh at most parts. Maybe 1 or 2 parts really that I laughed. The other parts, I was just sitting there. Nobody laughed in the theater when it was supposed to be a funny scene. There was even a scene where James McAvoy was trying to be funny at this dinner scene, and it just didn't work out. Like, I really wanted it to work out. I really wanted to laugh. Like, he literally was downstairs, and then he showed up at the top, and he was like, oh, how did you get here? And it just wasn't funny. I wanted it to be funny, but it just didn't end up having that funny moment there. It had a slow opening. Yeah, the opening's interesting with Igor and the carnival and all that, but it is like a very, very slowish opening, and kind of Daniel Radcliffe being a creeper on this woman. So it does have that kind of feeling where it's just slow in the beginning. As well as the action in this film, it's just not that good. The action in here is not that, this is not going to be my top 10 most favorite action film of the year, my most top 10 favorite movie of the year. It's like on the top 30 list, maybe. The action is not that good. It's not that fun. It's basic little or running away or getting hit and thrown to the ground. There's no real action in this movie really to hold you there sitting down for an hour and a half looking at it. Again, I was there just for Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy, really. And the trailer made it look good. Basically, they showed all the fun parts in the trailer, is basically what they did. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give Victor Frankenstein a 6.5 out of a 10. That is a solid D. It's not a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's not really an okay movie. It's just, it's watchable, but again, you could go on throughout life without seeing this movie. You do not have to, oh my god, James Matt, you don't have to see this movie. Is it worth watching in theaters? No. Not even in rental. You don't really have to go see this. There's no need to go see this movie. It's not dog shit. It has good moments, maybe a few good moments, and that's it. There's nothing there to be like, this is the best movie of 2015. I was entertained for $5 in the morning. Oh, no, nothing like that. It was just kind of like, can I get my $5? At least give me $4 back. I mean, maybe it was worth $1, but not $5. No. And I'm not hating, again, I told you, James McAvoy, Daniel Radcliffe, very awesome. I was very disappointed with this movie. I really was thinking that it would be an awesome movie. I think it was going to be, the trailers made to look an awesome movie. The final product wasn't interesting, very boring. Sure, the cat, like the two guys were just the best part about it. That was it, man. So, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully all of you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned a little from this. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Maybe you were like me and went to go see the movie. The things that movie reviewers do for you guys. Go in to see the movie first to show you. Yeah. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about Victor Frankenstein. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're you like my review. If you don't want to support the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe if you feel that I deserve it. Or just feel like it. I don't know. Just subscribe. Upcoming reviews, man. Krampus in the Heart of the Sea. Star Wars The Force Awakens. All coming up very soon. Welcome to December. The final month of 2015. Here we go. One more month till I am 18. Oh dear. It's going to be a wild ride. Thanks again. May the spark be with you always.